I believe I coined this phrase many years ago. One of my students asked me a question. He said, "Teacher, are there absolutes in life?" And my response to him was, absolutely. And what I mean by that is this: the universe, the world, is perfect. It's perfect because the Creator made it that way. That way, there's no excuse. And as it relates to mankind, we can't say that I didn't know and I'm not sure, and that God made a mistake. So the Creator placed everything perfectly in order here on this planet and in the galaxies, the universe, perfectly in order. He makes no mistakes. For example, the natural law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. There is hot and there is cold. Those are two extremes. Albeit we might say that there's lukewarm and uh, middle temperatures and so forth, but as far as extremes go, there's only one of each. Either you're cold or you are hot. And there's an up and there's a down. There's male and there's female. That's the law of polarity. Either a person is healthy or they are unhealthy. That's true. There is a God, true living God. Even though people tout that there are many other gods, which there are, that they conjure up themselves throughout humanity's evolution. And there's the opposite of that true and living God. Most people refer to him historically as the devil, Satan, Lucifer, so forth. That's the polar opposite. Now, you cannot straddle the fence and be on both sides. Either you are on one side of the fence or you are on the other side of that fence. Now, let me tell you this. Here's where the rubber meets the road. And this is the point that I want to hit home with you today. You cannot have faith in God, the Creator, and doubt Him too. I'm sorry. That's because He has perfect law. He has established absolutes. Either you believe in God, the Creator, or you do not. Now, Scripture says, show me your faith, for example, by your works, or lack of works, that is, and I'll show you my faith by my works. And let me repeat that. Show me your faith without works. People who say that they have faith, but you don't have to do anything. I'll show you my faith by my actions and or my works. That's Scripture. So what am I saying? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this. When you ask the Creator for something, or you declare something from the Creator, you have to believe that He is noble, that He is faithful to give you what you declare and or ask Him for. But there's a spirit that comes along with that. You must believe it all the way, not partly. There's no lukewarm. There's no gray area. There's no I'm not quite sure. Once you ask God for something in a prayer, for example, I am unhealthy, for example, hypothetically speaking. Almighty, I am unhealthy. I'm having problems with my blood pressure, or I'm having problems with my diabetes or with diabetes, and I would like you to remove it. Please remove this illness from me, and I believe that you will. Stop. Once you say that you believe, you have to really believe. You cannot believe God and doubt Him at the same time. That's contrary. You can't have both of them. You follow what I'm saying to you? So either you believe or you do not, because those two things can't exist at the same time. So which one is it going to be? It's like a person saying, I want to lose weight. I'm going to lose weight. If you really want to lose weight, you will. But guess what? And if you don't want to lose weight, you won't. Those are absolutes. But let me interject this again. So now, let's say you are overweight or even obese, and you say, I want. That's a want now. I want to lose weight. Stop saying I want to. Say I'm going to lose weight. That's the action word, the action thought. I'm going to, because that means that you're going to put something in place to head towards that action of losing weight. I'm going to lose weight. You've made a declaration here, hopefully in your heart. Then you put some feet on it, some action on it. That is what makes it come to pass or come to fruition. But 5 months, 6 months, a year later, you are still where you were. Guess what? You didn't mean what you said. If you really were serious and it really emanated from your heart, you would have done it. That's an absolute. The very fact that you didn't lose weight is because you were not committed. You were not passionate about losing weight. Because if you really want something in life, you must believe it wholeheartedly. And it is an emotional thing as well. It's not just words. Follow. Words are spirits. When you say something, you must make it come to pass by taking on the action as well. And once you take on the action, you have set it in motion to become a reality. That's an absolute. I hope you gather something, glean something from these words of wisdom. There are absolutes in life. You just make very certain that when you make statements and or declarations, it's not just simply lip service. It's not just simply you talking, but it requires work as well. Intent by itself is empty and void, if you will. But action is what brings it to fruition. This is Brother Teacher.